Sometimes fortune smiles upon you. All right, Sam. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
All right. Before I start, I would like to mention that if you haven't watched Infinity War but still want to, then you can either plug your ears or you can leave the room right now. Thank you. No. All right, cool. It was the moment that broke hearts of many. The moment that made many others cry. The Thanos snap caused heartbreak to fans and many of our heroes. For those that don't know, Thanos is the powerful extremist, genocidal, psychopath, and violent Titan warlord who rules over a distant region of space and commands two massive armies, known as the Chitauri and the Outriders, and also a small group of followers known as the Black Order. The snap happened around the end of the movie, after Thor, the god of thunder, had stabbed him in the chest with his new weapon, Stormbreaker. His last words before the snap were, "You should have gone for the head." The snap sadly happened because Thanos had gotten all 6 Infinity Stones. Each stone possesses unique capabilities that have been enhanced and altered by various alien civilizations of millennia. These stones are powerful objects tied to different aspects of the universe. They control space, time, mind, soul, reality, and power. Thanos wanted to erase half of the universe to make the world a better place. The funny thing is, in the comics, Thanos kills half the universe to impress a girl. Death, to be exact. He killed half the universe just because she told him to. She also traps his granddaughter Gamora in a living hell of pain to the point of death without allowing her to die. He displays his helpless brother Eros for Death's amusement. He transforms her cosmic fortress into a shrine to her worship, and he fights the Avengers, turning Wolverine's bones to rubber, suffocating Cyclops in an airtight cube, transporting Drax back in time into the age of dinosaurs, turning Thor to glass and shattering him to prove his bravery. In the movie, we don't see Cyclops or Wolverine, and no one gets transported anywhere. Both versions do not have a happy ending, but one is definitely worse than the other. The main problem from the snap was the loss, but the remaining heroes watched their friends and loved ones turn to dust right in front of their eyes. Some heroes that had sadly disappeared were Spider-Man, Bucky Barnes, almost all of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and many others. Our remaining heroes were all of the originals from our first Avengers movie, such as Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, and Thor. Rocket Raccoon was another survivor of the snap, along with Ant-Man, who was stuck in the quantum realm, devastated, because the snap had caused his partner the Wasp, Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne to turn to dust as well. Something that no one wants to ask after watching Infinity War, is there peace in the universe now? Thanos seems to think so. While the rest of the Avengers are on Earth mourning for their friends, Thanos is happy in his little farmhouse. At the end of the movie, he is seen sitting in the farmhouse, staring into the sunset. While he stares, he gives a slight smile until the screen turns black. The one good thing about the snap is Captain Marvel. In an after-credits scene, Nick Fury and Mariah Hill are seen driving until they come to a stop. After realizing what's going on, they start turning to dust. As Fury turns to dust, he sends a message to a certain powerful blonde heroine. Hopefully, she can defeat Thanos and save our fallen heroes from their dusty graves. This scene is one of the saddest Marvel movie scenes. Many have cried, and many more don't want to believe it. Thanos is a madman who says he wants to help, but is only causing pain and despair for everyone around him. The worst part is, this is just the beginning. Many of the cast and crew from Marvel have said that the next Avengers movie is going to be more upsetting and more emotional. So be prepared and grab your tissues.
All right. Thank you, Sam. Questions?
Do you have any predictions of the next film?
I hope the heroes come back. I'm praying for that, and I hope no one big dies, but you know that's probably going to happen, though. Sadly.
So obviously in the comics and the movies, the reason or the motivation or the cause, if you will, and the effect being the snap, is very, very different. You know, in the comics, he's actually, spoiler for comics if you haven't read them or want to read them, he's doing it to try to impress Death, who he is in love with. And whereas here he is doing it for a very different reason. How do you think that that would have changed things if they had done the original cause in the movie. How would that have affected how we portray or how we think of Thanos as a character and the overall impact it would have had, do you think?
Like, no, we would still probably hate him for it, but it'd probably be like, we'd probably like maybe see where he's going a little bit, because like some people probably do that now. Like they, like maybe a guy's like, hey, I like her, maybe she'll go out with me if I do this for her. You know, people might relate to it, but also we'd still like be like, wow, thanks Thanos for destroying half of our favorite heroes.
I know a lot of people actually thought Thanos, you know, they almost saw him as a very as a villain, but almost as a villain with good intentions.
Yes.
So how would that have changed? Would he still have had a little degree of sympathy, or do you think?
Not probably as much as now, because like he wanted to make the world a better place. Like that's what he thought in his head for the movie, but like he's doing this for a girl in the comics.
Yeah.
That's kind of not the sympathy. I wouldn't give him sympathy for that. I guess that's my.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? All right. Thank you, Sam. Remember, fellas.